Hey Hustle Babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all of my Hustle Babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneurial journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community. Today's video is going to be so good because I know how much you guys love when I give in-depth tutorials and how-tos, especially when they pertain to enhancing your visual brand, which is why I am super excited to be partnering with Wix to bring you a video on how you can create a website on their platform. If you didn't know, Wix is a web development platform that allows you to design your website, host your website, and sell your products and services. Wix is actually one of my preferred platforms because there are no limits when it comes to creativity. You can add videos to your site, animate objects, have text effects, and so much more. I especially recommend Wix when it comes to a business that offers services and products. For example, let's say you're an esthetician that provides facials and different body treatments, and you want to come out with your line of skincare, right? Wix is perfect because there are certain interactive elements such as the scheduler and that booking option, as well as the ability to sell your products all on one platform. I am no stranger when it comes to the Wix platform. I've actually designed quite a bit of sites on Wix, with my favorite being the site that I made for my friend's mom who owns a tea company. She offers a variety of teas, she sells different tea gift boxes, and she even hosts tea parties. And all of this is possible to display to her customers because of the Wix platform. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how you can design your very own website in just 10 steps. Let's go. First things first, we have to create a Wix account. Head over to wix.com/thebrandhustler to sign up for your account. To get started, you're going to want to go over to wix.com/thebrandhustler, and then you're going to hit the button to get started. You're going to hit sign up, and then you're going to enter the credentials that you want for your account. Once you're done setting up your credentials, Wix is going to bring you to a page that looks like this. The cool thing about Wix is they kind of hold your hand throughout the entire process. So this right here is actually a way for them to determine what the best editor is for you in your stage of business, as well as what the best features will be for your site. Now, because you're watching this video, I am actually going to show you the cool features that I recommend, as well as which editor to use. So you could go ahead and hit the skip button on all of this. Boom. Now we're on the screen where you get to pick which editor. I always suggest going with creating your website with the Wix editor because you get the ability to have creative freedom. So we're going to click this and click choose a template. What I absolutely love about Wix is they have hundreds of templates to choose from for any type of business. Because I'm creating a merch store, I'm going to go ahead and click that I want a fashion and clothing store, and I'm going to look through some of these, and I actually like this one. Okay, you can click to view it and they'll show you it, or you can actually click and view the full demo. But I can already tell I like this. Very clean, colors are there. I love it. All right, so before I begin anything, I personally like to set up the back end. Step number 2 is choosing a Wix business and e-commerce plan. In order to sell your products, you're going to need to have a business or e-commerce plan so that you can accept payments from your customers. As into designing our store, it's super important to set up the back end stuff. So as I said, the first step is you want to select a plan. So to do that, you want to click the upgrade button, and it's going to take you to a bunch of different layers of options. So Wix gives you a ton of options that you can choose depending on what business type you have, right? So if you intend on selling products, it's important for you to select one of the business and e-commerce plans because those are the plans that allow you to accept payments. So because I am selling merch, which is physical products, I'm going to go ahead and select this layer of a plan. And then I'm going to compare the different options that they have. Personally, I like the business VIP because it comes with customized reports, which data is everything. It also gives me a few other things that the other plan does not give me. So just look at this and pick your plan. You'll hit select and then you'll walk through the billing process. The purpose of us creating a website in the first place is to give our customers a way to purchase our products or buy our services 24/7. So let's get into step 3, which is adding your products to your site. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna hover over where it says store products and select products from that menu. Now, what's interesting about Wix is they actually give you the ability to track your inventory, set up collections, and even set up back in stock requests for products that may sell out. But to add a product, you want to go ahead and click this blue button that says new product. Now with Wix, you can sell digital products or physical products. My merch is a line of t-shirts, hoodies, and dresses, so therefore it's going to be a physical product. Once you get to this physical product page, you want to set up your name for your product, add any images or videos you have for that product, as well as the price and a description. What's really cool about Wix as well is that you can have an additional info section on your product page. So let's say there's some specialty care instructions that this particular t-shirt needs. I can go ahead and add a section to it, and I can just go ahead and hit OK, and then it will appear on the product page once I actually hit save. So I'm going to go ahead and create the sample product for you guys. So now I've added the information for my sample yellow shirt, and I want to show you guys that you can actually add product options to your product. So if you have different colors, sizes, or materials, you can go ahead and do that by adding options right here. Wix can also track your inventory for you. All you have to do is toggle this button on and then put in how many of those products you have, and then Wix will begin to track it as you make sales. Step number 4 is to choose a shipping solution. Go ahead and head over to settings and then click the shipping option. On this page, you're going to be able to add any regions that you ship to. For right now, I'm just going to ship to domestic, and I'm also going to ship to international. For my domestic, I want it to be free shipping, so I'm going to leave it as that. But let's say I wanted to edit the shipping rule for my international. All I have to do is click edit shipping rule, and then I can set my shipping rate based on flat rate, based on how much the package actually weighs, based on how much the customer spends, or I can set my rates based on the product that they purchase. So once you select that, you're able to then set the price for each of those rates that you select. So if you wanted to do flat rate, you can go ahead and set the price and say that it's $5, and then you can name your shipping option, and then you'll just hit save, and bada bing, bada boom. The amazing thing about Wix is that they can automatically collect sales tax from your customers. Let me show you how in step number 5. You're going to click settings again, and then you're going to click where it says tax. On this page, you're going to need to confirm your country that you live in, and then you can either set up your tax based on your country and your state, or depending on the plan you select, you can actually automate your tax collection, right? Which is really, really cool because it takes that stress off of you. So for the business VIP plan, I actually have the option to automate my tax. So all you'd have to do is walk through these steps, setting up your address, where your warehouse is located, etc. And then it will automatically collect tax from your customers as they check out. And step number 6 is all about collecting those coins. So I'm going to show you how you can actually connect your payment provider to your site using Wix. Head to settings again and click where it says accept payments. On this page, you're going to want to confirm that your business location is correct. Mine is correct. It's the United States. And then you're going to select any of these options to follow through with the setup and connect them to your store so that your customers have a way to pay you for your product or your service. I do recommend using Wix payments. It is the simplest way to do things and they are top notch. But if you want, you can also connect PayPal, and to give your customers more options, you can actually connect things like Afterpay, Affirm, and Sezzle, as well as some others too. When creating a website, it is super important that you maintain brand consistency. And one of the ways that you can do that is by getting a branded domain. So I'm going to show you how you can do that right now. What I love about Wix is they give you the ability to connect your domain for free for a year, depending on the plan and payment term that you choose. My plan, the Business VIP, and the fact that I prepaid for a year allows me to connect to a domain completely for free for 1 year. So I'm going to go ahead and click connect your domain right here underneath my Wix site address. You can also access the domain setting by going through settings, but this is the easiest way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and click connect your domain, and then you can connect the domain that you already own. So let's say you buy your domain from another company. You can go ahead and enter the information by clicking this and walking through this setup. But I'm going to go through as if I need to buy a new domain. So I'm going to click this, and then I'm able to search whatever domain I'm thinking of. So let's say I'm thinking of ChanelQ.com or something like that. It tells me that ChanelQ.com is actually available. And then to get it, all I have to do is click get it. And then I just enter some registration details and the domain is mine. Now, if you don't have a plan that includes a free domain, you can still get your domain through Wix. You're just going to have to pay that domain fee. And we finally made it to the fun part, which is step number 8. And that is we're going to design our store. So let's go ahead and go behind the screen. To get started, click Edit Site. It's going to open up the editor, and everything on here can be edited, which I absolutely love. The first thing I want to change is I'm going to change the name to my name because I'm naming this company after myself. So I'm going to change it to Chanel Q. I then don't really like this font, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to select from these font options here. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I can even add an effect to this text. So let's say I wanted to add like a drop shadow or something. I can just click effects and then select the effect that I want to add. I can change the color of my text or my effect by just hovering over color, selecting it, and then switching it to the color I want. As you hover over different colors, the Wix editor is actually going to visualize it for you so that you can see if it fits your overall theme or not. To change the color of a shape, you can do the same exact thing. You click the box and then you'll click the little paintbrush. It'll open up and you'll want to hit customize design. In customize design, you can change things such as the fill color. You can change the border size, the shape of corners. You can even add a shadow to your box. I love adding shadows to my shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and click enable shadow. And as you see, now it has a little shadow right there. Switching out pictures is not hard at all. I know that some platforms, it is such a headache, but the cool thing is that Wix gives you the drag and drop capabilities, as well as I like to call it the simple click capabilities. So I'm going to change out all 3 of these pictures. All I'm going to do is click this strip, and then I'm going to click manage media. Once I click manage media, it's going to show me all the pictures that are within this strip. I want to replace every single one of them. So I'm going to click replace image. And then I'm going to select an image of myself. And then I want the title that pops up. Instead of it saying my file name, I want it to say dresses. And I can add a link to the specific image. Now, being that I haven't really set up any collections yet, I don't have a link to actually link this to. But once you do add actual products, you can link it to wherever you need. I'm just going to go ahead and click done. And as you can see, now my picture is changed there. Another thing I want to point out is that this strip has a cool little gradient green effect going on. Now, I don't want those to be my colors. I want my colors to be a deep burgundy, a pink, and a gray along with black. And so I'm going to go to settings. And in settings, I'm going to click the design tab, and I'm going to click the overlay option, and I'm going to switch the overlay color within the gradient to the burgundy that I want. And then another thing that I actually want to do is I want to switch the color of this text, right? So when I hit manage media, I was able to put in that dresses label, but when I hover over it, it's going to pop up in black, and my dress is black. So I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to design. I'm going to hit text, And then I'm going to change my text color from black, as you can see right here, it blends in with the dress, to white, so that way it pops out. Then I'm going to close it out, and now I know that that change was made. Another thing that I want to point out is that you can actually highlight certain products or collections. So this right here is pulling from an example collection that Wix has, and I'm going to show you where it's pulling from. So if I click settings, you are able to select what collection you want to be highlighted here. So maybe you want to highlight your new arrivals, or maybe you want to highlight the women's collection. All you have to do is click whatever collection you want to highlight, and then it will switch out right here. Now, if you didn't have this grid already in your theme, it's very easy to add, right? You can go ahead and click the add button, and then you can select what you want to add from over here. You can pretty much add anything that you can think of, from buttons to galleries to boxes to videos, menus, social media icons, and more. It is amazing. As I scroll down, you're going to see that this is a banner that was included in my template. I kind of like how it looks, so I'm just going to switch out the color and then switch out the picture. But in addition to this banner, I'm going to add maybe a little booking section down here, or I'll add a little contact us button down here. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this site, and I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to show you the end result. Designing our site, we want to make sure that we take the time out to do the following 2 steps. One is we want to make sure that our site is mobile friendly. The cool thing about Wix is that they actually have a mobile builder that you can just toggle to, and then you can see how your website will lay out. If anything needs to be rearranged, you have the ability to rearrange it for mobile view only. You also have the ability to hide certain elements on your website to mobile viewers, which creates an experience that is more interactive and intuitive on a mobile device. Now, the final step, which is step number 10, is you want to go ahead and hit that publish button. Hitting the publish button will have your new website live so that you can invite some customers in to shop with you. Are you ready for the big reveal of the store I just made? Now, I did make it pretty quickly, so don't judge it too bad, but I want to show you just how intuitive the Wix platform actually is. Bada bing, bada boom, you are done. So just in case you're wondering why you should even create a website in the first place, well, 1, creating a website establishes brand credibility. 2, you give your customers the ability to shop with you 24/7, no matter what. And 3, it is a great way for you to stay organized with your business, especially when it comes down to the tools that Wix actually has on their platform. If you're interested in creating your own website, head over to wix.com/thebrandhustler. I'm also going to put the link in my description box so that you can click it and you don't even have to remember it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. I tried to make it very concise so that you can follow along with these steps in a quick way. Please let me know what you think down below in my comment section. Drop a comment letting me know what you think about the process of creating a website. Do you feel less stressed about it now? Do you have any questions? Whatever questions you have, I will try my best to answer as many as I can. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone you feel like it can help. Let's share the wealth. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure that you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at the brand hustler. I will see you in my next video. Bye, hustle babes.